What's up, gaggers? I'm back with another Wiz video, and today I'm actually going to be going over some actual content within Wizard101. And so today I really want to talk about pet snacks, specifically the three types there are, and what to do with them. And I'm not necessarily talking about things like snack classes, such as like fruits, vegetables, meals. You can see that on like the Wikipedia, the Wizard101 wiki. I'm also not talking about different types of school snacks such as Fire, Ice, Storm. I'm not really talking about classes. Right now I'm really talking about the three types of snacks that I personally would label things as. I don't know if this is like specifically ever been done, people, making these different categories. But for me, this is what I do. So first off, pet snacks are relatively easy to get. And I can show you here. I have a ton of snacks. I have other snacks across my account, but really there are just so many you can get, so many you can hold on to, etc. Just simplifying it, there are three types. One is auctionable snacks. So auctionable snacks are going to be snacks that you can just sell in the bazaar. As you can see on my screen, on my gameplay, you can see that you can sell specific types of snacks. This is pretty good for getting gold, especially if you sell in bulk. But really, if you can sell a snack, if it's auctionable, you can sell it in the bazaar, you should. I don't see any real reason to keep these types of snacks for pet training or happiness or anything like that. I feel like these specifically are better to be sold than kept. Now, obviously, you're going to run into some situations where maybe it's better to keep them, for example. And here I can show you some. For example, Shanta pudding is a very common snack that's bought and kept. They also sell for a lot, but you also have to pay a lot for them in gold. And people will do this specifically because they want to pet train. And pet training is good and all, but pet training is much better done using the other two types of snacks, specifically Mega, which I'll get into in a bit. Getting Shanta puddings is very outdated. It should not be done anymore. I know for some circumstances it might be the best you've got, but in that case I'd recommend doing gardening and specifically going for specific plants. And I really do want to make a video on that in the future, so if you see this, I might have a video about gardening and specific plants for this. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna keep it this way. And then next we have non-auctionable, non-mega snacks. So these are snacks that cannot be sold in the bazaar. And the thing that separates them from mega snacks, which I'll get into in a bit, is that they do not give at minimum 25 pet experience. So for this Aztec and hot chocolate, for an example, it gives 10 pet experience if you were to pet train with it, and you cannot sell it. These, I would say, should be only used for happiness. And you can see happiness in the bottom left. I actually have my pet fully happy. In this case, you should only feed pets snacks for happiness that are not mega and that you can't sell in the bazaar. And the reason for this is because there's really no reason to train with a snack that only gives 10 XP, and there's no reason to just completely delete or throw in the trash any of these snacks. So for this specifically, Pet Happiness is the way to go for non-auctionable and non-mega snacks. And finally, mega snacks are snacks that at minimum give 25 pet XP if you were to feed it to the pet. One example is pixie sticks, yellow corn. There's a lot of them. And again, these give at minimum 25 pet experience if you give them for pet training. When you come across these, whether it be through questing, just from boss battles, really anything, gardening specifically, that's where most people get theirs. You want to hold on to them as long as you can. Um, the best time to hold on to them is when there's a double pet XP weekend, if you're a member, or if you use an elixir that gives you that member benefit. And you should never use these for pet happiness. You shouldn't trash them, and you obviously cannot sell them. But these are specifically best used for pet training. It makes pet training a lot faster, a lot quicker, and overall, these are the best types of snacks. And as I mentioned earlier, snacks are typically obtained through gardening, questing, battles, etc. The most time efficient way is definitely gardening. You get much more through it, especially if you do a, double gardening, a member benefit, elixir, or just when it comes up in the member schedule. It's best to do it that way. It's best to do these things through gardening. It's just so much simpler. People used to and probably still do farm for them, again, through specific battles, specific fights. But overall, mega snacks are what you want to go for, and in the process of going for them, you typically get the other snacks that I mentioned, either the non-auctionable, non-mega snacks, or the completely auctionable snacks that you can just sell in the bazaar. And typically those will offset the costs of getting specific plants. So for an example, I will just, again, I want to make a video on this specifically, but a free-to-play option that you can do to get mega snacks and auctionable snacks, and that will offset the costs of doing gardening and getting these snacks, are specifically plants like Red Grapes of Wrath. Red Grapes of Wrath are challenging. It requires rank 8 gardening. It requires rank 4 pests, and it uses all 5 of the specific spells like music, magic, etc. So they are a pain, and they do take a long time, relatively speaking, to other plants. It's not like evil magma peas or couch potatoes. But if you're free to play and you're specifically just looking for the bazaar, this is a very good plant. It's a very good option. It gives you mega snacks, and it gives you a ton of auctionable snacks. These are, at the cheapest, 3,300 gold. So you definitely need to put an investment in. But again, through the auctionable snacks that you get, you can sell. You also get a lot of excess plant seeds that also sell for a decent amount. And really, you can make a 69 plot of this relatively easily, especially if you have the gold for it. And you can keep gardening these until you get a supply of something like evil magma peas, which are more efficient in getting the good snacks that you want. But again, I want to go over that in a different video, so please look out for that on the channel. Really, I just wanted to specifically go over the 3 types of snacks that are available in Wizard101. Some people don't know. Some people hold on to snacks that maybe shouldn't be held on to. It's always fine to sell snacks that can be sold. If you can't sell them, but they're not mega, again, mega being 25 minimum for snacks. If that's the case, just use it for happiness. If you don't have a pet to use on happiness, then it doesn't matter. Just hold it until you do. Or just feed it to random pets for happiness. I don't know. And then obviously mega for pet training, getting pets up to mega, ultra, etc. And yeah, so if you thought this was helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, bro. And yeah, I hope this helped. Again, just sell them. Just sell snacks. Now reagents, different, but snacks can be sold. No guilt, no regret selling them. They really hold no purpose if you can sell them in the bazaar. And then again, those other two you want to hold on to until you need them. And if that requires having multiple characters hold snacks, I would do that. That's what I do. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.